Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have a very fun game with a hero that chat seems to all love, and that is Galakrond, taking advantage of an early higher star unit, milking the ever-living shit out of those units, and then getting to a late game state of, in this game, wide Quillbores. Wide Quillbores, which actually has been paying great dividends this patch, because, well, quite frankly, it dumps so many stats on the board so quickly that you usually can tempo people out of lobbies. And when you get to a state where people are dying very quickly, everyone has to kind of down throttle, get to a state where they can survive, and that cuts out the high roll from the lobby. And then you get to pivot to beat the final opponent over and over and over again, featuring very, 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 very good value out of finding one Argus in the later game. Honestly, it's the little tweaks, the little pivots like that make this game so much fun. Sometimes you can make a good read or make a small change to drastically increase your win rate. All right, enjoy. He got 8th. Yeah, tends to happen. Not buying things bad, turns out. It's a good song. Why not? I mean, why not? He can continue to bonk. Actually, don't mind doing this either. 3-6 is really good in the middle of the game. That's already a 5-8. Trashy says, I love this song. It is a good song. Right in the middle of the wheelhouse of this playlist. I had a slower playlist starting the stream, and then we had bad games, and I'm like, fuck this. Upbeat now. I like the slower list from time to time, but losing and playing slow music is too sad for a stream. Now to the moon? Why not moon? Moon tomorrow? Moon yet? Can we moon now? Soon, Moon? Yeah, soon. Moon soon. Yo, Crazy, thank you for the gift sub to Keck W Pog. Times a bunch. Appreciate it, dude. Alright, we'll look for the 3 first. If we get a good 3 here, which we do, we for sure staying down. And then we'll just level on the slower curve, straight to 5. Which we do. You can make big bonks. You could do it this way. Just say, this isn't that important. It might get a proc or 2. And then just make this bigger. This seems like a Quillbore game if I've ever seen one. Bofur, HR wants to know if any of nuts will be hit or any jugs grabbed this game. We have to see. But HR can rest assured that the only thing I'm talking about are cards. Cards? Not whatever you're trying to imply. It's gonna be fine, HR. If they made a menu called Bofur, the tribe would be lol. True. True. It would be. What other tribe would it be? Alright, cool. We get our blood gem. We do relatively minimal damage here, which kind of sucks, but do I really care? Oh, okay. Sarah. Not exactly the pair I was wanting, but whatever. Whee! So we're just going to the moon, slowly ascending. On Tavern 3 on turn 6. That's not the moon, Bofur. Because we have a couple really good hits, right? Obviously, Charlie is nuts. On top of that, you could take things that milk, like say, for example, Genie or whatever, and be perfectly happy. You could take a tempo unit, don't have Coiler, but you could take like Imp Mama or whatever, and still perfectly fine. We just need to be able to stabilize on 5 this game, or go straight to 6. Now I just want to play Kerbal. Dude, that's a game that I haven't played that I know I'd love. That sounds like exactly what I like. Like Factorio or Satisfactory or any of those that I've played a bunch. I know it has a very similar level of appeal. Plants are OP? Plants OP. Daily Cycle, watch both, get excited to play, get stomped, come back here for the rest of the day. Repeat. Yeah, well, I had the get stomped part down. Poo stomped, dude. Just straight up stomped. I can transform for a 4. There's no reason to save it. Like, you know, bring it off the board or whatever. We lose blood gems potentially, and on top of that, we need to sell this for next turn. So there's like no line here that takes these cards. We freeze before we select this because it unfreezes this unit. And if we didn't want it, we can let the board roll in that spot. Can't imagine I want it. I'm going to be on 4 anyway. Could transform something into a 5, but we don't have the gold for next turn. So I might as well let it roll in case we get like runner the same unit. My dad put 1,500 hours into Satisfactory last year while working full-time. Dude, that game is amazing. In fact, that game is still like the top of my list for if I was going to play something on stream. As like a casual game, I think that's number 1. Satisfactory is super, super fun. As like a super calm game too. Especially if you put it on Arachnophobia mode. Seriously though, whoever thought of Arachnophobia mode, you deserve a medal. God, it's so good. Turning all of the spiders in the game into like kittens and shit. As a base setting to the game. So good. Alright, well. We're on 5 on turn 8. So like normal timing. We get a 6-star. That is the one we named. It's cool, chat. Stats are overrated. Number of minions on the board, overrated. Against a Flurgle especially. Completely overrated. Who needs things? Arachnophobia mode is not too uncommon for accessibility. Happy to see it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it in any other game. That being said, I'm happy that it exists for people that are not fans of the arachnids. Big announcement from you or Blizz. That's hype. What? What? I gotta know what Blizzard's saying to be able to talk. Regardless, I'm not sure what you're referring to. You mean Activision? No. Talking about the stream title, I think? Oh, you're talking about the stream title. End of season announcement soon? Oh, yeah. It should be... We should know probably this week when the patch is coming, when this end of the season is, all that kind of stuff. That was not intended to be like, oh my god, I have a big thing to say. Your title. That makes more sense. Now, we're going to know this information very soon. It's the right timing for it. Dude. Stop. All I want is to not lose this round. Clickbait? Not sure how it would be clickbait, but sure. Sure, why not? I don't care about this. Agamemnon, Charlie. Obviously we're not on 6, but we can shoot for a 6. You know, if we see some 5 stars eventually. But Genie. For a turn, it seems too good to pass on. The world's best bumper. Let's go boars. I mean, that's what we're doing. We can level to 6, but on Galakron, it's always really expensive to be level into 6, especially on a turn where you don't use your hero power in a meaningful way. Because you're just giving yourself the ability to find a 6-star instead of discover a 6-star and spending the whole turn doing it. Now, we're probably going to need a ghoul this game. Preferably before now, but, you know, we leveled straight to 5, so we didn't have an opportunity to see that many boards. You got mechs on another player. You have Flurgle here. Like, it's not a great lobby to be Quillboars, you know? Why not use a gem on your first guy? Because the Charlie takes care of it. Hasselbeck takes care of that for me. I still want to concentrate stats on these guys because I keep them, right? And this needs to be a bumper against a George. Because you don't have to put the banner board adjacent to this anymore. But I sell this off the board. I sell this off the board. This is a pair. So, like, these are the most permanent minions. This thing's most likely permanent. And everything else is temporary. Hit left again. Nice. Nice. Could have hit either of those and that was really bad. You know, I've seen better and I've seen worse. Left. This one right here. We got a tie if we hit there. Against a George who's on 4 with a gem splitter comp, only taking 5 damage here, perfectly happy. Perfectly happy with this shit. I mean, I'll take it. We need slots for whatever we triple into anyway. This is okay. Probably okay enough, actually. The pair is okay too, but I'd rather look for a 6. Alright, well, you are definitely going to be on the board. And you're definitely going to be on the board. So the question becomes... Am I dropping... Am I playing all of these? Like, Charlie makes it now, right? So you can make an argument that tripling this is not that important. You can make an argument that Ground Shaker being on the board isn't that important, but I would argue against that. That stats here is useful. Because we aren't that... I don't know, actually. I kind of want to hold it for one more turn. We are at 40. I think we stay like this for a moment. We're at 40. He took 19 or 17 damage last turn. I'm going to make the read he's not super strong. Pretty decent opening hits. Still got 56 health here. But as long as we don't lose these things to all value trades, we should be, yeah, great hits. We Gucci. Alright, cool. Whatever happened to Wumbo Style? He took a new job and said he wasn't going to stream anymore after that point. Big life step for him. Happy to hear it, sad to see him go. Yeah, that's a good news story. Like, that's a feels good man story. Life got better. Yeah, we'll take that any day. So we can just play for pairs and triples. Or level. I'm not going to play for pairs and triples. Or level. I'm going to do the thing I said I'm not going to do. No, I'm going to play for triples. Well, that's awkward. I think I'm freezing 2 gold on the board. Banner gotta go, or don't triple this turn. Just so many stats. It's like selling a 30-30 just so I can get a consolidated triple that doesn't give us a minion that we actually want other than Charlie, which once again consolidates the board down. We still don't have the space to do it, so we're just gonna sit still for a second. Then we'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. What's up, Shino? How's life? 40 life, relax? Yeah, I mean, partly that's the case. Partly it's that you want to get rid of people while you can get rid of people. Because your comp doesn't exactly have an end game, right? Our end game is stats. It's just all stats. Take a 2-tribe Amalgadon. Take a Flat Tusk and say we're all in on Ghoul plus Flat Tusk plus Gems. Why not play Gems before the triple? Because I don't know where they're going to go. You can play them there to get extra stats on Brute, but there's no reason to make the Brute bigger. I'm probably going to use them on the Ground Shaker. Lamau, he forgot. Lamau, you're all wrong. Oh, you guys funny. All right, I guess we take this too. Because this is not useful to me. Well, I was going to change that. I wasn't going to play this guy, but now we are. So I'm not playing you. Alright, whatever. Ah, fuck me. I should have frozen the Ghoul. Like, the stats to everything is more important than a couple permanent stats on a big minion that dies to the same shit anyway. Way more important at this stage of the game. Now, that being said, the Ghoul is one of the biggest things that we needed to find, and we skipped it. Just ran out of time. Alright. Keckwiggle. Don't really know what this is. We're going to need a Ghoul soon enough. We could hero power in to discover a 2. But outside of this triple, what else would we buy? Ground Shaker triple, probably? Makes sense. For future reference. Future ordering. I don't think we ever get to this triple. The game's too short from here, and it's not worth putting on the board unless we know they have a Malgadon or something. This guy we really want Ghoul, so I take the rolls for that. It's much more impactful. So we either try to bump or we try to avoid the solo taunt big minion on a cool board getting spored. Why not Hero Power 3 for potential 4-star triples? Because Ghoul is more important in this game. Ghoul is a million stats. Is Mechrel Necrolite never a play? No. Can't make like 5 card changes to our board when there's only 3 people alive. We need a Ghoul, period. Go get yourself a Ghoul. Ew. Okay, could be worse. Don't like the resets here, so he definitely gets the W. Alright, well that was not the hit. Jump straight into Divine Shields, dude. But we don't beat either of these guys without Ghoul. Probably should have bought the one I saw earlier. There's nothing on 6 we want. But now that we have a Ghoul... That's the first thing I'm selling, right? Agamagan. Ghoul takes the spot. I don't want to drop you. I could drop Bonker, but like 3-turn turnaround for it to be better value. Bannerboar is better than Bonker. 3 turns for Agamagan? No way. Nah, you guys gotta do like basic math here. Come on. You can do it. If you choose to take Bannerboar or Agamagan or Bonker here, how many turns of getting an extra 1/1 to your board does it take before the Bannerboar gets value? All right. Math not even once? Yeah, it takes 3 turns, right? Yeah, we were going to get by this without a Ghoul. At least we get the value trade here. Like, that's really important. Kills an extra unit. Woo! Spicy hit. Feels good, man. We kill him. The Ghoul claims another George's life. Ghoul's okay with the other guy too? Yeah, he's showing mixed minions the whole game. We assume the Ghoul's going to be necessary for both of them. Because he has the ability to take 6s, right? Yeah, Ghoul is the one hit that changes the outcome of this game heavily. There is some line here where we could sell Bonker or Bannerboar for the final fight. I like Bannerboar or Bonker. We could get it above a threshold where it could win Fury. We're not going to get it there ever. Find another goal. Doesn't seem very good. We're almost always sitting still here. We don't care about the duo pair Doesn't do anything. Nothing else has an impact. Ever level for damage? I don't think so. I think you're looking for like runner. Alright, he gets his reshield. Good breakpoint. Because this value trades here. The problem is that the duo, the bonker dies to the mech roll if it hits it. It can do enough damage to get rid of the mech roll, but it can't double trade it. Did you mean duo doesn't do anything? Doesn't duo anything? It doesn't duo anything at all. There's another duo. It would allow us to open a board spot. I'd really like an Argus and something. Level for foe. Doesn't do much. I'm gonna pick this up. Shoot for a 4 on the next board. We either get the duo, we can pick it up. Or we get an Argus. We can consider like cycling Ghoul or cycling whatever to taunt something else up so it doesn't value trade the duo. Alright, we're just gonna level at the end of the turn then. Those are the cards we wanted to be able to do it. Problem is we don't have enough gold to really make it happen anymore. Same order. Got 3 extra, like 12 extra attack to this board. You could argue Ghoul later. In case he tries to do something like this. Well, he gets the value trade. He also has the order where Mechrol doesn't get reshielded. That's so unfortunate for us. Because if he hit the Mechrol, then he gets no more shields. He needs a mech to the right, or a divine shield pop to the right of the Mechrol itself. Alright, so we gotta beat him again. What else are you really playing for, though? Exactly this. This is what we're talking about. We need to sub a spot off the board to be able to move the stats we view as appropriate here. Like, why are you going to 6? Far Reaper didn't even make the board. We need like 3 things. What we need to have is this not get value traded by a poison, right? That's the big deal. Yeah, I mean, we can look. So I'm going to taunt up 2 littler things. Like these 2, or these 2. Really should have considered also that the gems that I use here need to be pulled from somewhere. Could have played that through for the extra blood gem. I just didn't recognize it was on the board at the time. Like this not connecting with the ghoul or not connecting with the duo is huge. Because then it triple trades his board. There you go. That's why we have the other taunt, baby. Taunt up something else, prevents him from value trading this, and it's just solos his board. Alright, feels good, man. We get a win. That's a huge deal, right? Controlling where that poison goes is what wins or loses this round for us. Should you consider making the bonker huge to make the Mechrel first? It's okay. Yeah, that's a reasonable thought. If you do that, and with the Argus, I mean, the Argus is the most important thing there. But you could argue that instead of putting an extra 8 attack on the entire board, we would instead want to take about 50-50 stats and dump them on here and just try to Wind Fury him down. We have to hit a 25%er, is the sad part. Right? Because the other taunt would kill this thing regardless. So you got to hit runner on the same unit. Otherwise, Wind Fury itself is meaningless. Like, anything else can do the same job of just hitting right. I don't know. It's worth debating on, because making Wind Fury big is interesting. But we need to lead with Ghoul, which means that, like, we can't make a Divine Shield Wind Fury. A big cleave is okay if you want to open 2 board spots. But a big cleave requires you to either find another Ghoul or sell, like, a 50-50 off the board to make a 50-50 cleave. We had another Ghoul as well.